Yo, what's up with y'all boys, man? We are back with another video. I hope all of y'all are having a blessed day. I hope y'all feeling good, living good, all that good shit, man. Now today's video, I wanted to just come out here and talk to all my chosen ones, right? I wanted to talk to y'all, man. I wanted to have a one-on-one talk for y'all and really just sit down and talk about the signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough, bro. Now, I've been talking about this a lot on my channel recently. I've been telling y'all how God is about to get ready to send our blessings. One of the things that I've been doing every single day recently is just praying to God every single morning, and just asking Him for, you know, forgiveness, asking Him for strength, you know what I mean, just asking Him for motivation and just to keep me safe and different things like that. And one of the things I'm noticing is that my life is slowly starting to change. You know, I'm seeing a lot of different changes. I'm feeling the changes, and I just feel that a breakthrough is coming. I feel that something good is really about to happen for us, y'all. And I really want y'all to know that. Like, I'm not sitting here capping to y'all. I'm not sitting here trying to make it seem like it's no. Like, our lives is really about to get ready to change, and I hope you ready. You watching this video, I hope you are ready to change your life. I hope you're ready to receive these blessings, because man, 2021 for me was a rough year. I went through a lot of depression. I went through a lot of stress. I went through a lot of overthinking and different things like that. And like, I'm just ready for my life to change. I've been putting in the work for years. I've been putting in the work even more this time around. And I just feel like I'm ready for the blessing. So I just wanted to come out, y'all, for the 5 signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? So before we even get into this video, make sure you hit the like button down below. Let's try to go for 1,000 likes on this video. I know the likes been real low, but if y'all watching this video and you want to help me get this video out there, just like the video, man. All it takes is 2 seconds. Like the video. It's gonna help get the channel in the algorithm. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell down below, because it helps the channel grow. And yeah, man, you don't want to miss out on our content. Number 1 on my list, I got my phone right here with the list, man. Number 1 on my list of the signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough is people are starting to walk out your life. Now, man, this is one of the things that happened to me, and it was just so crazy, because like when I was growing on YouTube, and I always use this analogy because I always tell y'all, when you're doing good in life and when you at the top and you making a certain type of money and you getting a certain amount of clout and different things like that, like everybody want to be around you, right? Everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to hang out with you. Everybody want to call you and hang out and smoke and different things like that, right? But soon as you at the bottom, soon as God humbles you, soon as you go broke, soon as things start to happen in your life, you will notice that a lot of people is gonna start walking out your life, right? And I want to let you know that this ain't no coincidence. This is God removing those toxic people from your life that shouldn't have been in your life in the first place. A lot of people walked out my life. A lot of people that I felt like that was my homeboys walked out my life. A lot of like girls that I used to talk to in the past walked out my life. Like, a lot of people walked out my life. A lot of people that I thought was cool, that I was cool with, walked out my life. And this may be happening to you too, but I want you to know this is not a bad thing. This is God preparing you for your blessings. This is God preparing you for your breakthrough. When soon as you about to have a breakthrough, God will remove those people that shouldn't have been in your life, man. All those toxic friends, all those family members that was hating on you and different things like that. Like, God is gonna remove those people from you. And I want to let you know it's not a bad thing, bruh. Being alone is not always a bad thing. Being alone, a lot of people actually need to learn how to be alone in order to get to that next level and in order to get to that blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how to be alone, then you're not gonna be able to master certain things, man. And when you master being alone, you will notice that you will become a stronger person. You will learn a lot more about yourself that you didn't know before. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why I always tell people to stay alone and go within. Figure out who you truly are. Figure out your true powers. Find your purpose. And you're not going to find your purpose and really find who you truly are as a person if you're hanging out with a lot of people and you have a lot of people around you with different type of energies and different things like that. So I want to let you know, man, God is about to send you these blessings, and your breakthrough is about to get ready to happen. And right before it happens, God will always remove the people that shouldn't have been in your life in the first place. Number 2 on my list of the signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough. Number 2, things is gonna start getting harder in your life, bro. Things been getting super hard for me, y'all. Like, a lot of stuff been getting hard. I'm gonna just put it that way, bro. Like, a lot of stuff in my life been getting hard, man. And I know it's been like that for you guys as well. Like, bro, when you are about to receive a breakthrough, when God is about to get ready to send your blessings, one of the things that's going to happen a lot is your life is going to start getting harder. Your job is gonna start getting harder. You might go broke in the process. You might lose your job in the process. You might break up with your girl in the process. You might go through depression in the process. Like, you just gonna notice a lot of things is gonna start getting harder for you. And I don't want y'all to look at that as a bad thing as well, because at the end of the day, this is just a part of your story. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't got a story, but chosen ones have stories. You know what I mean? Like, I have a story. Like, I actually been through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. Like, I've been through so much stuff, and I just feel like I'm ready for them blessings. Like, I'm ready to become a happier person. I'm ready to finally be happy and not have to worry. Not have to worry about when my next check coming. Not have to worry about a bill that I gotta pay. Not have to worry about having me to, not have to worry about buying a car and all this different stuff. Like, I'm just tired of worrying and dealing with a lot of stuff. And it just seemed like this time around, things been getting super hard. Like, around the world, stuff been getting weird. People's personal lives is starting to get harder. Like, a lot of people is dealing with depression this time around. Like, I just want to let y'all know, this is not a bad thing, y'all. When your life start to get hard, that's just God preparing you for that next level. When life get harder, that just means you passing levels. There's levels to this life stuff, man. Like, you got to go through certain levels, man. And when you master the bottom levels, your life just gonna continue to get harder and harder. You gotta continue to master those levels that you go through, man. So I just wanna let y'all know, like, if your life is hard right now, you going through a lot of stuff, and you noticing that your life just keep getting hard, understand that it's because you are about to receive a major breakthrough. Understand that you are about to receive major blessings. Great things is about to happen in your life, and you don't even know it. Okay, so don't even look at those hard times as bad things. Understand that hard times don't last forever. And when you go through these hard times, it's not doing nothing but making you a stronger person. You see what I'm saying? You're going to start being immune to hard times because you understand that this is just a part of life. Okay, and when you go through life, it's not going to be just a walk in the park. It's not going to be just cake and ice cream. You're going to have moments where you're down and out. You're going to have moments where you can't count on nobody. You're going to have moments where you go broke. You're going to have moments where you lose your job. You're going to have moments where your mom's struggling. You're going to have moments where you living in the hood. You're going to have a lot of different hard moments, depression, anxiety, whatever it is. Understand that it's a reason you're going through those hard times, and it's a reason your life is getting harder, and understand that your breakthrough is about to come. Number 3 on my list of the signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough, man. You slowly start growing out of things, right? And this is one of the things that I noticed with myself. Like, a lot of stuff that I used to be into back in the day, I'm just not into no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, smoking, for example. Like, I used to love smoking every day. I would wake up and roll me up something. Before I eat, I'll roll me up something. Like, I used to just smoke every day. Most of my money would be spent on food and weed. You know what I'm saying? Literally. But now I'm noticing that I don't even want to smoke no more. I don't even want to, get into the drinking and all that other stuff. Like, I'm just slowly starting to grow out of a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I used to want multiple women back in the day. It's like, now I just want one woman. You know what I'm saying? I just want one woman that I can build with and get to that next level with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just slowly starting to grow out of stuff. Like, all I want to do right now in my life is just focus on me and focus on getting to that next level and just finding my true purpose. You know what I'm saying? I already feel like I found my purpose, but I just feel like it's a lot more out there that I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like something is missing, and that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. I'm trying to focus on what's missing. I'm trying to find myself 100%. So I want to let y'all know, man, like, if you get into these points in life where you just starting to grow out of things, you don't want to smoke no more, you don't want to hang out with certain toxic friends no more, you don't want to do all this extra stuff no more, it's a reason that you are growing out of things, man. This is you leveling up. This is God preparing you for that next level. You have to be prepared before you get to that next level, because if you're not prepared, then you're going to get to that next level and not know how to handle it. You see what I'm saying? And this is why God do this. This is why God humbles people right before they breakthrough. This is why God make people life hard right before the breakthrough. He wants to make sure that you are ready. Okay? He wants to make sure that you are ready for that abundance of money that you want. He want to make sure that you are ready for that lifestyle that you always been dreaming of. Those trips you've been dreaming of. Different things like that. Because what comes with being the chosen one is a lot of responsibility. A lot of y'all want to take care of y'all family and feed y'all family and different things like that, but you're not going to be able to do that if you're not prepared. You got to be prepared. So understand, if you are a person out there that's going through a stage where you're just growing out of things, understand that God is preparing you for that major breakthrough. Number 4 on my list of the signs that God is preparing you for a major breakthrough. The devil is always going to try to slow you down, right? And what I mean by that is this. As you go through this whole phase of change, and bettering your life and bettering yourself and doing what you need to do to get to that next level, you're going to notice that you can never get ahead. right? Every time you feel like you can get it, you get in the head. Every time you feel like you making progress and you doing what you need to do, it just seems like it's always that one thing that gotta pull you down and stop you. And that's the devil. The devil is always gonna stop the chosen ones. The devil sees that you are working. He sees that you are trying to get to that next level. The devil sees that you are trying to work hard so you can feed your family and do what you really need to do. But you know what he gonna do? He gonna try so hard. He gonna work extra hard to try to pull you down. This is what I mean by like when you on like no fap and semen retention, right? You gonna notice when you go on these longer streaks, you start to get bigger urges, right? This ain't no coincidence, man. I want you to know this is the devil working. This is the devil trying to throw you urges and curveballs so you don't get to that next level in life. But you can't feed into those urges. You can't feed into those negative thoughts, because you just gotta understand that these are them demons, man, that's trying to get you off your pivot. They see that you working. They see that you trying to become a better person, and you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to work extra hard to bring you back down to that bottom level, that low frequency. Don't feed into that mess, man. I'm telling you, it's all part of the plan. Like I said, it's levels to this life stuff, man. And as you go through these levels, you're gonna notice certain things. And I just want y'all to understand that, man. The devil gonna try to work. The devil gonna try to knock you down. But at the end of the day, you gotta remain happy. You cannot let them devils get to you. Even when you have these bad days and you wake up stressful and you wake up depressed and you wake up broke, whatever the case is, man, still smile. Still keep a smile on your face. Still understand that you are blessed. Still try to become positive. The fifth sign on my list of the signs that God is preparing you for the major breakthrough. You will start to feel change within your energy, right? And this is what I noticed, man. I feel way better. I feel more like I can accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you're going to feel when a major breakthrough is about to happen. Even though that I'm going through these tough times, even though that I'm going through all this BS with my circumstances and different things like that, like, I still feel great. I still feel like I can accomplish anything. I can feel it in the air that my life is about to get ready to change. I feel it. I can sense it. I've never been this sure in my life. Okay, I had moments before where I was like, okay, my life about to change. I'm about to do this, do that. But it wasn't until this year where I started to feel the change. I can sense it. I can feel it. Like, I know that the breakthrough is right around the corner. Like, it's right around the corner. I can feel it. And this is what's going to happen when you are about to hit a major breakthrough. When you about to hit a major breakthrough, you're going to start to feel a sense of energy. You're going to start to feel more confident. You're going to notice that you're going to want to start trying new things. You're going to notice that you're going to feel like you can just do anything, accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like right now, man. And I know a lot of you guys probably feel that same way. You may notice that you got a higher drive now. You get up in the morning, you get things done, you do what you need to do. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, the major breakthrough is about to get ready to come, and I just want to make sure that y'all are ready. Understand that all that BS that you've been dealing with throughout all these years is finally about to happen. All the stuff that you prayed for, all the stuff that you wanted all throughout your life is finally about to happen, and I hope you're ready. Okay? That nice car that you always wanted is finally about to come. All the stuff you've been dealing with within, the pain, the suffering, the anxiety, the depression, all that stuff is finally about to deteriorate, and you about to become a happier person within. Okay? I'm telling y'all, man, our life is about to do a whole 360, and I just want y'all to know that it's about to come. And I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, man. And I want y'all to comment down below. Comment down below, you're ready. Just type, I'm ready. Okay? Type, I'm ready if you're ready. Because we about to receive our blessings, bro. 2021 been a long, stressful year for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it was for y'all, but it's been a long, stressful year for me. I'm tired of just living this way, man. I'm tired of living in the hood. I'm tired of living check to check. I'm tired of seeing my mom go to work and struggle and different things like that. Like, I'm just sick of that lifestyle, y'all. I really am. And, you know, I'm remaining humble. I understand that this is just all a part of the story. And when we do get to that point where our life changed, we have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a story to really tell. Like, our story is going to motivate a lot of people. Because if we can do it, anybody can do it. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know, man, the major breakthrough is about to get ready to happen. All I want y'all to do is just keep working hard and keep staying positive throughout whatever. Okay? Keep working hard, keep staying positive no matter how hard it get, because it's going to continue to get harder as you go. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that it's all a part of the plan. Okay? Every time God is about to send somebody a breakthrough, it always starts like this. It starts to get harder. Things starts to become more challenging. you know what I'm saying, you're going to start getting a lot more toxic thoughts, because the devil sees that you are working. He sees that you are trying to become better. So he's going to do everything in his power to try to stop you.